Alright, another edition of Doggo Running's Underappreciated Knives. And it's on Buck, the American Buck Knives. But it's manufactured in Taiwan. What the heck? I'm not going to buy some knife that's made in Taiwan. Well, I want to tell you one company that's been extremely successful selling knives made in Taiwan. And that's SOG Knives. And I'm going to show you that knives that are made in Taiwan, this is not China, okay? Sometimes people get really confused with Japan, Taiwan, China. It's all the same thing. They're all made in China. It's not made in USA. I'm not going to buy it. Well, number one, this is an American company trying to make a profit margin, all right? And they're trying to survive in this extremely difficult environment that our government's created. And I'm here to tell you, yeah, it's not being manufactured in America, but Buck makes a lot of knives in America still, but some of their lines are made in Taiwan. But I'm going to tell you a little history here, and I'm going to throw in a picture of this knife. But this is the SOG Scuba. Now, the SOG Scuba it's basically the blade material is different, but it's this particular SOG knife, you're going to recognize it, because they've made it in other types of steels, and it's the exact same knife, exact same design. But this is how SOG operates. Is SOG will, and we're talking about SOG here, and SOG does this very, very well, and their knives sell. They really do. The knife will generally be designed in USA by a famous maker. Okay? Now what they used to do is go straight to Japan. Okay, once the knife started to sell well, all right. Let's say they sold, I don't know. We'll just pick a number. They sold 10 of them. All right. Actually, it'd be probably more like 10,000. Then at that point, the knife itself, all right, and the knife itself, we'll call it the big P. How about that? The big P. All right, sold really well. At that point, that particular knife is extremely popular. They used to throw it over to Japan, all right, and Japan would manufacture the big P, okay, over in their country. Now Japan makes knives, in my opinion, as good or even better than the USA version. If you go through, and I collect knives, and I look at real world value. Real world value is easily found. You go to eBay. eBay is real world value, and you go to completed auctions and you can see what knives sell for. When a knife goes over to Japan, a lot of times they will change the type of blade steel. And a lot of times it's a higher carbon version. And that's really popular because higher carbon versions gets really, really, really sharp. So this knife that sold for $240 here will still sell for $240 over in Japan. Well, now they're not going to Japan. They're going straight to Taiwan. TWN. Okay? Now these knives, the big P, that was manufactured in the USA is now going to skyrocket, or whether it was in Japan, is going to skyrocket in price. Okay? Because now they're made in Taiwan. Well, I'm here to tell you that Taiwan one day is going to be looked at just like Japan is. Right? Because Taiwan makes beautiful knives. Gorgeous. And they're not Chinese knives. They're not knives that basically when put in use break or crack or whatever. And I'm going to demonstrate that with this particular knife. Alright? Well, this particular knife, and I'm looking at it online right now, is they're going to go to Taiwan, and this knife is still going to sell for $240. And people are still going to buy it. Because this knife, the big P, alright, now has a cult following, alright, and it sells well, and now it's in Taiwan. Okay? So SOG has done this very, very well. Buck, I don't know why, but their particular knives instead of maintaining the price, they're going to just go straight to Taiwan. There's not a USA version of this particular knife out. The marketing that SOG uses is very, very well done. It really is. But this knife went straight to Taiwan when it came to the market. That being, this is a $20 knife. Okay? SOG manufactures knives over in Taiwan, and they will sell the same knife that was selling in America for $240 for $240 because it's still manufactured in Taiwan. All right, now if it's manufactured in China, which a lot of these companies do not do because China just for some reason does not manufacture knives very well. These particular knives are just an incredible deal. Not to self-promote, because I try not to, but this particular knife is $20 in my knife store. That is the best real-world price. If you go through completed auctions and you see how much these knives sell for, and you will save money purchasing it from me. It is guaranteed to be the best price. All right, it's not a guaranteed fluke price. All right, like someone did a bid of $13 and they happen to have won this. All right, but these knives are beautiful. This particular one right here is going to be in the knife store relatively soon. Check out the camo on this. Really, really, really sweet. These are full tang knives. You can see the actual metal material going all the way to the edge. Real nice grip to this. Fantastic retention and very tough sheath also. Another underappreciated knife. $20 for a knife that's manufactured in Taiwan. So when it comes to the buck knives that are made in Taiwan, I would say any of them are fantastic deals, because unlike a company like SOG that maintains that price, all right, that they sold the USA version for, Buck goes straight to Taiwan, gets their knives manufactured, and they just sell them for cheaper than dirt, I'm telling you. And they're beautiful. Check out how sharp this knife is straight out of the box. Just awesome. So, another underappreciated knife, and I can recommend any of the knives that Buck throws out there that are made in Taiwan. You're going to get a product that is just outstanding, and you'll be very pleased. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. A little history, a little explanation, and I'll throw those pictures of that SOG knife, and you can look it up for yourself and see how two American companies market their knives differently. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Peace out.